Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Want to share just a quick devotional with you. I was teaching in the youth Sunday school class recently, and a thought came to mind, a verse came to mind as we were going through the material, and it just really stuck out to me, and I wanted to revisit it real quickly. We all know that the effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. We quote that all the time. We say it all the time. But did you know that's just the second half of a verse? That's just the second half of James 5:16. James 5:16 begins by saying, "Confess your faults one to another and pray for one another, that ye may be healed." I thought it was interesting. Now, of course, the Bible wasn't written with chapter and verse markings originally; those were added later. We understand that, but it's funny to me sometimes when I come across a verse that we like to quote part of it, and then the other part we don't always associate the same. Um, Clearly, the Bible is telling us here that we should pray for one another, and that when we pray effectually and fervently, uh, a lot is accomplished. That's when things get done. We believe that. We've seen it. We've experienced it. But that first part, those first 6 words, confess your faults one to another. How often do we do that? That's a thought that maybe comes off as a little bit awkward. Uh, we don't want to go to church and tell people everything that's wrong with us. And I think there's a difference between every time going to church saying, "Oh, I'm such a bad person. Look at all these horrible things I did." I don't know that that necessarily is what it's saying, but I think it speaks to the idea of having a close enough relationship with one another that we don't just say, "Oh, brother, oh, sister, I'm praying for you. Hope you have a good week. I'm praying for you." But having a relationship with each other that we can trust each other to say, "You know what? I'm having a hard time with this. I've failed in this area. There's something in my life that I just can't seem to get right. I made this mistake. I committed this sin, or uh, I knew this was coming, and I still messed it up." Do we have the courage to do that with each other? Are we able to do that? Maybe not with every single person in the church, but I think it's healthy for us to have at least a couple people or a group of friends at least that we're close enough to that we can say, "Hey, I need your help. I need you to help me bear my burdens." And the other side of that coin is, I want you to trust me enough that when you have a need, when you're struggling, I want you to trust that I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to push you away, but I'm here to help you. I want to see you grow. I want to see you restored. I want to see you living the best life that you can live for the Lord. So much of what we do and so much of our spirituality is based on our relationship with God. That is absolute truth. We can't substitute our relationship with each other for our relationship with God. But at the same time, God designed us to be able to help each other. He designed the body to be able to heal itself. So, my question to you, or my challenge to you today, is think about this verse, ponder this verse, ask yourself, when was the last time I confessed a fault to a brother or sister in the Lord? And pray about it. Ask God, what can I do? How can I be more vulnerable with brothers and sisters at church? How can I build trust? How can I build relationship so that when they have a need that they just can't seem to get past, that they can trust me to come alongside them and help them bear that burden and grow together? God bless you. I love you. Have a great weekend.